Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is a reading for the second quarter half moon, waxing moon period for the week of March 2nd to March 9th. March 9th is a big deal because we have the full moon in Virgo, it's a super moon, and we also have Mercury going direct. So we have a really big energy shift, which a lot of people will be feeling, and hopefully it will be a really nice energy shift for most of us, or for all of us, ideally. This reading, I'm just going to ask that you guys go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. And most of all, I just want to thank you guys for all the love and support that you show this channel. I am going to just go into this reading. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So let's go ahead and ask spirit, angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, and spirit guides, what messages do we have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? And there you are with the Queen of Swords. You guys wanting to walk away or walking away from something that no longer serves you, looking for your happiness. Aquarius, you guys are the most detached sign, so you might have found that something wasn't working for you, or you've done all you can in a situation and it's time to move forward. So let's go ahead and see Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the week of March 2nd to March 9th. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs from March 2nd to March 9th. Aquarius, you guys are coming out as the Chariot card, success, moving on. All right, this is all about success. This is stability. This is power. This is independence. This is using your will to get these two animals to move in the same direction. I mean, this is beautiful. This is Cancer energy. You might have that in your chart or just be exhibiting these qualities. In your surroundings, you have the Page of Cups. I feel like there's too much, whatever situation this is, there was too much gray area for you. It got a little bit too emotional, a little bit too dreamy, maybe a little too go with the flowy. You know, you guys are the water bearers, so oftentimes water signs or situations that are very emotional and fluid, you guys seem to fit right in, but then your air sort of kicks in and you're like, wait a second, no, I need things with a little bit more defined boundaries, or maybe I need, somebody to think more outside of the box, or I need a situation that's a little bit more innovative and a little less sort of like sloshy and emotional. Page of Cups is also somebody might have been making you an offering and you kind of saw right through it that they weren't being, they were being disingenuous, or they weren't being honest, or it was an idea, or you were surrounded by people and ideas that were just kind of confusing and not really well developed. You're being blocked by the 10 of Cups. Whoa. So again, I think this is you in search for your happiness. I don't feel like you're happy in the situation you're in, whether that's a job, whether that's a relationship, whether that's a living situation. But, I think you really, it could be your desire to have a family, or you could feel like your family, because we're seeing that family in this card, was sort of getting in the way of, you doing what you've got to do. In your foundation, you have the Hanged Man, which is Piscean energy. This is all about, thinking outside of the box. And this is really Aquarius type energy when you think about it. Okay, even though it's Neptunian, it's very Piscean, but Aquarius is all about doing things their way, in a new way, being innovative and, coming up with smart ideas and doing things that other people don't have the courage to do or hadn't really thought of before. And the Hanged Man, when he goes, he surrenders. He says, you know what, I need to see things differently. So again, it's that innovation, and he pulls back and he hangs himself from this tree, and he's sort of ignoring what anyone and everyone else is doing, because he's got to come up with his own solutions that are innovative and new and different. Okay, and I love this. This is the After Tarot. This is saying that, there's also, I think you're really supportive. I think you have supportive people around you as well, whether it's a love relationship, a family member, whether it's at work or what have you. And I think you're supportive of others, but to a point where things get confusing, or where you see that they're no longer working. Now the Knight of Swords is in the reverse, so again, I think something that this is your energy. This is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, and the Knight of Swords is all about becoming a little bit dogmatic. And I feel like maybe I'm getting more than anything, Aquarius, you felt like you got swept up in a relationship or a job or a situation or a living situation that was like, all of a sudden it wasn't going anywhere. There was like a lot of people making a lot of noise. People were like, really had the blinders on. They weren't able to see the big picture. Maybe they were doing things that weren't in order with your ethics or your morals is what I'm getting. Like they were, you know, maybe you were involved with a company that said they were, you know, eco-friendly, for example, right? And then all of a sudden you find out that, you know, they were so determined to, you know, married to their agenda, but they were actually like hurting the environment in some way or something like that, you know. Or it could be, you know, it could be a group of people that you joined, or it could be a relationship, but I feel like things just got, you saw that it wasn't really going anywhere and it was kind of a mess and it collapsed, or you just had to walk away from it. Now, the Five of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, this is what's crowning you. This is about being resourceful. This is, yes, I think you felt like you got a little bit too emotionally attached to something or someone, and it kind of clouded your judgment. And I feel like you're waking up with this Hanged Man energy, having like an aha moment, being like, I got to get away from this. This is so confusing. You know, I'm in way too deep emotionally, and I'm not thinking straight, and I'm not doing what I need to do. All right. And then, but what you are manifesting here is the Six of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And this is balance, right? When it's in the upright, but when it's in the reverse, it's like, I think you're actually going to be thinking about your needs, and that's okay. But you might leave others feeling like they're a little bit imbalanced, or I think people are going to really feel the effects of you not being around. The overall energy, Aquarius, is the world, and the world in reverse. So again, I think this is something that you really wanted to complete. You felt like, you know, but you just felt like you couldn't, and you really want to move on. I also get the need for you to travel. I keep wanting to call you Gemini, but Aquarius, I think that you are going to be traveling, that you're thinking about traveling because you're thinking about like everything that you need to do in order to graduate, to bring your ideas into fruition. And I feel like you're leaving behind a situation that you put a lot of time and energy into, but things just got too confusing and you needed to walk away. And you're walking towards your 10 of Pentacles, something that's going to be really successful and abundant. So whether that's relationship, whether that's money, job, health, whatever it is, but Aquarius, I feel like you're moving on. Yeah, and I feel like you're moving on. I feel like it hurts, and you know that, you know, you're going to, you know, you're leaving a situation where, you know, people are going to feel the void from your loss, but I think you're like, I got to be happy. I got to be emotionally balanced, you know, and if I stay in this situation any longer, you know, it's just going to get worse. And I feel like you're worried about losing yourself. All right, Gemini, so let's go ahead. Let's see what this 10 of Cups that's blocking. I keep calling you Gemini. I'm sorry. You guys might have to listen to that Gemini reading. Aquarius, what? Tell us about this 10 of Cups blocking Aquarius. Here you go, 4 of Cups. Yeah, something that was getting boring, disappointing, not being able to see the big picture. I think you felt emotionally, you felt stagnant. Okay, 7 of Wands. Yeah, things got, I think, you know, there was too much chaos for you. And I don't think you don't want to sit around and just defend yourself and your ideas. I can see like a round table of people arguing, too much back and forth, not enough clarity. And you're like, you just want to get the job done. And you have a lot of innovative ideas to bring to the table. And I feel like you weren't being heard amidst all the noise. Okay, and the 4 of Pentacles. And this is you just sort of letting go. Yeah, I think even though you'd invested time and energy and you saw a lot of potential in this situation or this relationship, you're like, you know what, I got to let go because I got to go for my happiness. My 10 of Cups, and this is not it. All right, gems. Aquarius. I'm sorry, Aquarius. I've called you Gemini like 800 times. Aquarius, why is this Knight of Swords in reverse here for Aquarius? Why is this Knight of Swords here for Aquarius in the past? 9 of Pentacles. Yep, a good investment. Something you'd invested in. King of Cups. Whoa, yeah. But I think it just got too weird for you. Yeah, I think this is something that you were trying to manifest. I think you were trying to build either a business or a relationship, and something that you thought that you could go in and build, and then you could kind of leave it running really well. But I think things just got way overly complicated emotionally. The King of Cups, there could have even been tears. I think that because you guys are such a detached sign, I'm getting for some of you, you might have gotten involved with somebody like a Cancer person. And I'm a Cancer sun, so get really emotional and can kind of get clingy. No offense, my Cancers out there. Look at that, 8 of Wands. You want to travel, you're ready to go. You're moving, shaking. And I think it just freaked you out. I think somebody just got way too attached, way too emotional, whether this is at work or whether this was in a relationship, and you were like, I gotta hightail it, you know. And I do feel bad because I think you do care. And you've put time, effort, resources, love into this situation, but it just wasn't for you. Yeah, and things were, and you just kind of like, I can't deal with this drama. I'm getting there was like emotional drama around this situation for you. So in your foundation, we have the Hanged Man. So what is this Hanged Man in Aquarius's foundation? All right, Three of Cups. Yep, celebration, joy, happiness, weddings, parties, unions. I think you like to have fun. I think you, and you're a very social sign, so you really relate well to bigger groups. Okay, you may have met this person, or that might have been a part of your life here, but the Eight of Swords, but you don't want things to be complicated. You don't want to overthink things. And I think, you know, you're innovative, and you want to be able to be free and move about, you know, the cabin as much as you want, okay? And I think you really need that. You don't want to feel like you're being held prisoner or hijacked or anything like that. You get another Three of Pentacles situation, so this could definitely have to do with work. It could have been also that you didn't want to commit to someone. Yeah, that you might have, and I get, Aquarius, that you were quite honest with this person, and you didn't really want to commit to this person or this situation or this job or this project, and that somebody tried to change the game on you, you know. So I think you had been open about, you know, hey, I'm not exclusive, or I'm only a temporary, you know, employee here, or, you know, I'm just coming in to help get this business off the ground, something along those lines. And then people started treating you as if you were obligated to be there, or, you know, somebody got too emotionally attached, and I feel like it really freaked you out. I think you are sad about it though. I mean, you're this Five of Cups, but you're also resourceful, and you know that, you know, you can't live your life like that. We get the Page of Cups in reverse again. So this is you just like being in touch with your emotions. Wow, you're getting the High Priestess. Could be a Pisces or Cancer person, but you're trusting your intuition on this. Yeah, like I think things just got too weird for you. And you're like, I want to go. I've got bigger fish to fry, and I can't spend my time, you know, mopping up anybody else's tears. I know that sounds really coarse and callous, but Aquarius, I think it was just like, it was weighing you down, and I think it just freaked you out. All right, and then you get the Chariot card in reverse. Yeah, so it was making you feel stuck. I think it was making you feel like you were in prison. All right, 3 cards popped out. Sorry. 3 cards popped out. Bottom of the deck, you get the Eight of Wands still. So again, that's movement, that's shaken, that's travel. I think Aquarius, you're out of there. But in what you guys are manifesting here, you've got Justice in reverse. So something that may not even be fair. You might be breaking a contract, but I think you know that it's for your greatest good, and you're kind of like, well, yeah, it's not ideal. It's not what I wanted to do. It's not what I came in to do, but things got a little bit too weird for me, and, you know, I got to move on. You've got the Moon card. Some of you might really be dealing with a Pisces person, but I feel like, you know, things were just way too confusing for you, and you're like, that's why you're willing to do something that's even unfair, or maybe not what you're supposed to do, but you realize it's the right thing to do. And you get the Lovers card. Yep. The Lovers card is Gemini energy. So again, you guys might be dealing with a Gemini. It could be a love situation, but I see you walking away from a partnership, whether that's romantic. For some of you it is. Some of you might have started dating someone, and they just, you know, you kind of saw that they were maybe even emotionally unstable, or they got way too attached too early, and it freaks you out, and you just kind of want to walk away from it, okay? And I see you walking away from it, and you feel bad about it, but you know it's what you have to do. Yeah, because sticking around in that situation wouldn't be good for you or for them. Your advice card, confrontation. Pick your battles wisely. Yeah, so what you're going to do isn't going to be easy, Aquarius, okay? Because you know that there's probably going to be tears. You know that somebody's probably going to get angry. I think you feel for this person. And I think you deep down, you kind of feel like it's not the right thing to do, you know, in other people's eyes, but it's what you have to do. And I feel like, you know, I feel like more than anything, you were really clear to these people or to this person about who you were and what you wanted, and then they just got in too deep or too attached or something. And you're like, I just keep getting that, like, I was honest. That's what I keep hearing. I was honest with you. You know, why are you, you know, like being kind of like confused, right? Because you thought you guys were on the same page, whether this is with a job or a relationship. Okay. Okay, so door to personal healing and happiness. Yep. So again, Aquarius, I'm just getting that you need to leave. Like, you weren't happy. This wasn't making you happy. You also have to heal from this situation, because I'm feeling like things just got really emotionally intense. Okay, and you got yin yang 22. Yeah, you're going for balance. Again, that's that world card. I think you're like, this was so emotionally imbalanced, and that I need to balance myself. I need to heal myself from this situation. I feel like you got in too deep. I'm even getting somebody might be bothering you, like even like a little bit obsessed, Aquarius, and it's like really helping you make your decision, and that's why you're going to hightail it out of there. Woman holding a coin, 42. It could be the person you're dealing with, could be a feminine energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be a woman. It can be a man, but it could be somebody that, you know, again, that somebody that you thought would be a good partner or a good fit for a job. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. I keep saying that because I'm getting those two messages. It could be somebody at work as well. It could be like a boss, okay? Because I am getting a real strong work tie here, but somebody who has a considerable amount of stability, maybe even luxurious. They might even be offering things for you, but you're like, I kind of want to get out of this, you know? I feel like you think this person's kind of nuts. Okay, or this job is like, they're not fulfilling their end of the deal. Like, I feel like you were really upfront about what it is you wanted from this position or what your commitment was. And I feel like they're trying to change the rules, you know? The sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, this is all about trusting your intuition. Again, there's going to be, or there has been, some confrontation. I feel like there still will be, Aquarius. So pick your battles wisely. Use your intuition here. Okay, use your intuition to get out of this situation. All right, final message for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Final message for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. These are healing with the angels, self-acceptance. Yeah, so I mean, again, I think you're just coming to, you have that self-acceptance. Like, maybe you have to break a contract, but it's what you have to do. Things are getting too weird for you. All right, music, interesting. Okay. And freedom, yeah. Aquarius, you guys are going after freedom. You guys need your freedom. I think I was picking up on that in this reading a lot, that you felt imprisoned. Again, I think you had a contract, a verbal or written contract, and I don't think the other party was holding up their end of the deal, and they were sort of trying to change the rules halfway through, and you're like, gotta go, can't do this, this isn't gonna work. Music, interesting. Pay attention to the signs and synchronicities that you're receiving, again, with that intuition. A lot of times if we turn on the radio, angels try to communicate or give us messages via the radio and through music, so that might be something that helps you. Again, you might have a song that you associate with this person or with this situation, okay? And then Spirit is also saying, you know, music might be really comforting to you at this time. Kind of just like, you know, step into your own, Aquarius. Yes, you might have to do something that makes you uncomfortable, that you didn't intend to do, but know that you're doing it is okay, because you need your freedom. Accept it. This is what happened, you know, and you know, you need to travel. You need to do what you need to do, basically. And I see that bringing in a lot of abundance here. Okay, a lot of abundance and a lot of stability, moving away from this situation. Eight of Wands. Yep. Underneath that, the Queen of Pentacles. Nurture yourself. And I think you need to get yourself in order here, Aquarius. You're doing the right thing. Don't worry. I do apologize about the dog barking. So thank you guys for listening. I'm going to leave it there for you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. But most of all, I just want to thank you, and let you know I love you, and for all the love and support that you guys show this channel. And I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day.